Gergo Print 3D is back with more 3D printing tips and tricks. After last week's EMMC backup, we are now ready to customize the temperature page of our Sovol Klipper screen. Not only with our own preheating temperature values, but as promised, I will also show you how to add new preheat buttons for your own materials, as many as 4 of them. This type of personalization is more complex than just tweaking our printer CFG, which normally has an automatic backup. Today, we will alter the MKS Klipper screen configuration and panel scripts, which are not even reachable from the main sail interface. To eliminate any risk of messing up our Klipper screen or even locking ourselves out of the system, in my last video, I showed you how to make a full, easy to restore backup. If you haven't yet, please make sure to follow the steps in there to have a full, dependable backup before going any further today. If you haven't yet upgraded your SV06 or SV06 Plus with Sovol's Klipper screen, please watch my earlier video on how to do this very easily. For any Sovol Klipper printer, I recommend using Orca Slicer with Christian Wick's Klipper editions, all explained in this other video. With all these prepared, we are now ready to dig deeper into the Klipper screen. We need 2 downloads today. I put both links in the description of this video, but also on my website at bubble.dynalogics.eu/Cura, like last time. So, let's start with this zip file containing the updated button graphics and the changes. Extract it to a folder that you will be able to find later. For example, preheat buttons. Next, we need the app WinSCP. Download it from winscp.net. Install. Open. Add your printer using the New Site option on the left and set it up like this. Protocol SCP. IP is your printer's IP address. Port 22. For username, type MKS, all lowercase. And password is Makerbase, Makerbase, Makerbase. All lowercase, one word. Save. Then hit the login button. The right panel shows the file structure of the Klipper screen. The left is our local Windows computer. Let's navigate to our preheat buttons folder on the left. On the right, we go into MKS and then into the directory called Klipper screen. Our temperature screen modification will consist of 3 components. But before we start with those, let's make a local copy of the KlipperScreen.conf file by simply dragging it over to the left. We'll also work with a file inside the panel subfolder. Let's drag this temperature.py file also into our work folder. Now we can start with component 1. Before editing the conf file, under Options, Preferences, let's make the default encoding set to UTF-8 for the internal editor. This will enable us to use special characters like degree symbols. Now we can double-click on this KlipperScreen.conf file to edit it. The top part, you can see, has the 2 materials and its temperatures, PLA and ABS. These temperatures you can directly edit here. Notice I'm doing a bit more because I'm also changing the name of the material from ABS to PETG, since I am not planning to print any ABS, but I actually print a lot of PETG. If we change the name of the material, the button will not have an image. See? That would not be pretty. So, component 2 of this mode deals with the button images. See, I gave you button graphics for various materials. We'll need to go to the folder of the style you're using. Sovol Dark is the default, so you're probably using that. And upload PETG.png to the images subfolder. If you've selected a different style in settings on the Klipper screen, you'll need to mod that style or add the button graphics to all the styles, but that would be a lot of work. Now the new button appears correctly. In fact, we can go ahead and upload all button images, and we can add 4 buttons. You can find my definitions in the file changes.txt. Highlight all the 4 material sections on the top and hit copy. Don't copy the last 2 lines yet though. Now we can go back to the KlipperScreen.conf file and replace the 2 materials with the 4 on our clipboard. You can go ahead and adjust the temperatures to your liking, then save and close. If we now rebooted our Klipper screen, we would already see the 4 buttons, but we would need to use the scroll bar for the second 2. Not ideal. We'll fix this by editing the temperature panel. This is the last, component 3. In changes.txt, let's highlight and copy those last 2 lines onto the clipboard. Then we go into the panels folder and double-click to edit the file temperature.py. Now this is sensitive code. If we mess up something here, the temperature page will stop working on our Klipper screen. That's why we made that local copy of the original file. If there is any problem, you can just go back to it. If all goes wrong, we still have the full image backup of the EMMC. Remember? I didn't want to scare you. On the contrary, we will make some changes in here. We press Ctrl G and type 99 to go to line 99. We are going to comment out these 2 lines by placing a hash mark in front of the lines, like this. Hash mark preheat _ config equals and hash mark self.labels options equals. Now I'm showing you this on version 1.0.17 of the firmware. You might have a different version and the line preheat _ config equals might be at a different line number. Be sure to comment out these 2 lines below the if line mentioning cooldown, regardless of the line number. It might not be in line 99, but be sure to identify and comment out these specific lines. If you don't see these exact lines, the whole edit will not work. Please let me know in the comments and we will come up with a solution for the new firmware. So, we disabled the existing 2 commands and we are going to paste the updated commands below them. See, I made some extra space before and after for visibility. Let me briefly explain what we do here. First, in the updated line, we inhibit the words extruder and bed. They no longer fit in the smaller buttons. We will just show the 2 temperatures, nozzle/bed. And we also need to shrink the button image from scale 5 to scale 2.5. So, all will fit without the need to scroll. It would also be fairly easy to add a 3rd column, bringing the number of preheat buttons to 6, but I don't think anybody would need that many. After completing all these 3 components of the change, we can now reboot the Klipper screen and check our beautiful new buttons. And if anything goes wrong, just drag the local copy of the 2 files we changed onto the right and reboot. And if that doesn't help, watch the end of my previous video where I show you how to restore your EMMC backup. But I'm sure all will go according to plan and you will have a smarter printer customized to your liking. Please reward my efforts with a like on this video and a subscription to my channel. I promise to bring you valuable tips and tricks, reviews and more 3D printing recommendations. With your printer made better, now let's go print 3D.